What happens when two type B people plan a hike in the White Mountains? We woke up at a ski club hostel and then walked over to a little French restaurant where we enjoyed a savory crepe and a French grilled cheese topped with an egg, but were a little annoyed that there were no free refills on the coffee. But I guess that was just the true French experience. We got a ride to the library by the people at the hostel, something we always appreciate, so we didn't have to hitchhike. And then it was time to plan our itinerary in the Whites. Something you would have thought we would have already done by now, considering we were already 26 miles in, but I guess that's what happens when you're both type B people. Let me know in the comments if you're more of a type A or type B person. But with most people drastically reducing their daily mileage in the Whites, we planned a route that averaged just under 9 miles a day, which in hindsight, even that is still a little ambitious since we were now averaging 10 miles a day, even though at the time it felt like way more. Planning also involved figuring out how we would resupply since grocery stores aren't as accessible in the White Mountains. We planned on a food drop, meaning we brought extra food to a hostel and they would meet us at a trailhead to give it to us later. Since we spent too much time eating and planning, we knew we would only make it 2.5 miles today, plus the 1 mile to get back to the trail.
Help me.
Although those miles did involve 2,400 feet of elevation gain. We were just about to head back to the trail when we remembered we didn't have enough fuel for our stove, and we didn't want to be forced to cold soak again like on day one.
We're eating cold soaked food because, well, we accidentally brought an empty gas can.
The store we knew had fuel was closed, and we tried a few others without any luck. Thinking we would have to delay everything again by a day, we tried one last store, and thankfully they had exactly what we needed. So with that, we were back to the trail and starting the steep climb to the campground and finally arrived in the dark. All of this planning would have been much easier if the map I was working on was fully done, so keep an eye out for updates.